Well, and I see you guys as people who have stewarded vision well over the years. Like on many different occasions, God's put things in your heart and you've walked them out faithfully. And there is a reward to faithfulness, and that's more responsibility. Thinking of the talents, and I feel like God just gave you guys an extra talent. He's like, "Hey, you did what I asked you to do, so now I'm going to entrust you with more." And it's a big thing to have more responsibility. It's exciting, and it's also a weight, like you were talking about. So, it's an encouraging story, I think, for people who are in that process of receiving the vision and beginning to walk it out. And I mean, what would you guys say to the missionary who are maybe still in the place where they're waiting for the vision to unfold? Maybe they've got a little bit of a word, but not a timeline or no details. How do they stay faithful in that kind of in between space?
Yeah. Sometimes I think that we have this, like, the Lord called me this vision. I'm just going to wait on him. I'm going to wait. And
he'll provide.
Yeah.
He's good. He's going to give us everything, which is true. Which is true. But, I think we need to be careful because, like, this next generation, I feel like sometimes, like, they just have a lot of stuff that's just given to them. And the Lord can do that. He can work in those ways. But really what he's looking for, and we've talked about this throughout the whole pod, is that, hey, he wants to partner with you. So if you get this vision or this partial word or it's just not clear, I think, first of all, just take baby steps towards it. Like, okay, Lord, if this is something that and pray in this way, pray, hey, Lord, if this is something you want me to do, I'm gonna go in this direction where I think you're leading me. Please confirm it. And he will. There'll be confirmation, but you have to be aware of those things. You can't just sit on your hands and expect the Lord to always, just because he really wants you to take those little steps of faith, because in order to reach the goal, right, in order to reach the vision that he has for your life, you need the journey to get there. And it's those little steps in that direction, and then you get a little confirmation. So then your faith is building, right? So then you take another little step. Oh, there's another confirmation. And then you're like, well, Lord, I feel like you're going over here. And, oh, wait, that door closed. So where do you want me to go next, Lord? Well, let's look in this direction. Or there's a door open here. Like, hey, let's walk through that. Let's see what the Lord has for us. And a lot of it just comes from living a life that's like surrendered, right?
Yeah.
That your ideas and your vision is surrendered to what the Lord wants for you and his vision in your life. Because he'll give you, like, your vision, what you want in your spirit. The Lord knows. Like, he knows what's in your spirit and what you want and what you desire.
And I think another piece of that is, like, we have our timeline of, that passion, right? Let's talk about the passion. So you get passionate about it, being a missionary. You're like, I got to go. I want to go now. I don't want to raise support. I don't want to learn the language. I don't want to go to training school. Oh man, one of the things that really annoyed me and us was, like, our missions agency, not Modern Day, a different one, required us to go to a missionary training school, and it was so expensive. It was so expensive, and we were like, why do we have to do this? We've got it all figured out. And then we go to the school, and we were like, oh my goodness, we have no idea.
What would we have done without the training?
Yeah, but our timeline was, I don't want to raise support. I want to do this. I'm just going to go. The Lord's going to provide. And I'm not saying that the Lord doesn't do that, because in some cases he does. Some cases you go and the Lord calls you to that. But sometimes, and I would say most of the time, it is so important to be fully funded, to have preparation, language learning. We had that missionary training that for us was vital. It was vital to our success and our longevity in missions. And so, yeah, sometimes, most of the time, our timeline doesn't line up with God's vision, but that's the whole idea of partnering with God, you know, what he wants for us.
Yes, letting him take the lead and not trying to usurp that from him. For sure, that's a challenge.
Hey, missionary friends, we are so glad you joined us today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll be the first to know when a new episode drops. and click like and comment below. We love hearing what's resonating with you and what you'd like to hear more of.